A strange idea for an avocado field. I live near an avocado field and orchard, whatever, and it's not very big, so it's not a huge commercial operation. I don't even think the trees are old enough to produce yet, but I have an idea for it. It would involve buying that piece of land, which is mostly forest, and could actually have people living in it and do the same thing I'm doing with my land. That particular avocado field I have interest in because there's rules about selling avocados that make it so that the avocado orchard has to be devoid of mixed life. And I would like it to be full of mixed life. And so what I want to do is experiment with colony raising rabbits there. Colony raising rabbits means you raise them in a big fenced area and they make their own homes under the ground. Rabbit warrens. A rabbit den is called a rabbit warren. I don't know why. That's W-A-R-R-E-N. And that's better than cages. I'm on some lists of rabbit raisers, even though currently I don't have rabbits or chickens, which is a shame because both those animals are like the easiest ones to raise. And rabbits give you meat and they give you fur. And that fur you can make clothing with, which is like the most super warm, comfortable clothing. I've made hats and vests. I haven't made a blanket, but you can cut the strips of rabbit fur into strips, and then you can sew them together in big lines and then weave them together into a super warm cover for your bed. And that would look really cool depending on what color of rabbits you raise. But I've raised a mix of like New Zealand and California rabbits. They're kind of mutts in that regard, but they're fine. And I would probably favor genetically the ones that have mixed colors. A bunch of them are black and white. Some of them are black and white with spots of brown. But I just like that because they look more individual, which is cool. I like to see some individuality in the animals that I raise. Anyway, so if I was to wall in this avocado orchard and then protect the bases of the trees, because rabbits won't eat the base of a pine tree, but they... Fuck. Come here! Come on! Okay, my little dog's at home. So that was not my little dog getting hurt. My dogs better not be fucking with some other dog. Come on, let's go! They're all gone. I was with 3 dogs. God damn it. Anyway, so I would have to protect the base of the trees, and I could do that with just some cob around it, like a little cob wall that would keep them from getting at the base. Now, them digging the warrens would disrupt the roots a little bit, but they tend to use the same warren over and over, and even though they build complex stuff down there, I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't especially eat the roots of the avocado, except, you know, for the housing that they want to build, and they would work out. It would be an experiment. They would also cut the grass there, which currently the local avocado farmers use weed whackers to cut the grass. And the rabbits would fertilize it, because avocados need fertilizer. So I've gotten rid of the grass. I'm fertilizing the ground. I keep the population at a level that a lot of grass still grows, hopefully enough to keep them pretty well fed. And I could make other more complex shapes within it of little walls and then grow in there, rosemary and herbs and whatever. And I could even rotate the rabbits like over time, like as long as I know they don't have a baby that I'm disrupting. I could move them from one part to another. So cycling them through and then planting other stuff in between times when there's rabbits there. that would take a little thought, but it would work really well, I think. And that's not allowed. That is illegal if you're going to sell those avocados. But I wouldn't sell them, I would eat them and have everybody I know eat them. So they wouldn't be for commercial production. And I don't think there's any actual issue with diseases and stuff like that. I think that it's a ridiculous rule. And it would show how we can have more organisms in symbiosis working together. In this case, just two. I could mix chickens in there as well, you know, and rotate them through. But I'm really seeing it as a rabbit avocado combining experience. And the outer wall would have to be really high because I don't want predators eating the rabbits. And that's happened before. Predators eating rabbits. But the interior walls could be smaller. And, you know, they might dig under those sometimes. I don't know. It's not that big a deal. I could sink fences down further. In the past, the fences I built for rabbits went down 1/2 meter into the ground. And I didn't let them build burrows right near the fence. Because in those cases, they might find a way to escape and then get eaten very quickly by wildlife. Or my dogs. Because my dogs think rabbits are a fun toy to kill. So that's my idea. It's basic. You can steal it. Of course, I have to have water for the rabbits too. So uphill, I would have to build some kind of structure that captures enough water. But rabbits don't drink a lot, and they can drink out of these little nozzles that they sell. They can learn to do that. And then I also have to have some water lower down for baby rabbits. And make sure it's not such that they drown in it. That's never happened to me before, but I don't want to find a drowned bunny, baby bunny at any time. So, yeah, that'd be really cool.